So we're moving on to Durr. The people demand burgers. Help Dennis set up shop. May require multiple missions. Gather 8 containers of food in successful missions in a 34 plus zone. And it rewards 75 of each manuals, which is pretty good. Notice that it does say may require multiple missions. And because of this, don't expect to get it all done in one mission, right? Maybe you'll get 4 in the first mission, 4 in the other, or any kind of variation like that. We kind of just have to see. I'm going into this expecting to have to play 2 missions. It doesn't specify or recommend any specific zones as far as I'm aware. I'm going to do Fight the Storm, but purely because this Fight the Storm is in a industrial zone, and it doesn't have a mini boss like the Retrieve the Data I was looking at down here. I'm expecting to have to play it twice, but hey, maybe I will get lucky. I'm not counting on that, and I'm not going to assume that, but it's still possible. Okay, first things first, I can see that my assault rifle is kind of low durability. Now, of course, this is, one of many fetch quests in this game. We've done some before, and there will be a lot more afterwards as well. So, opening the map, you can see some yellow exclamation marks. These are usually going to guide you towards quest items, as usual. Oh, here's what it looks like. Maybe I can find one that's not near an encampment, so we can get a better view of what it looks like. Maybe this one down here. And by down here, I mean it's on the same level as me. It's still near an encampment, but yeah. Let me clear these just for fun. So basically, this is what it looks like, and you just grab it. You do need 8 of them, which means you may need to do multiple missions in order to get all 8s. So far, I'm at 2. I was gonna say I should probably pin the quest, but the quest has been pinned this whole time. I just didn't see it until now. Interesting. And as usual with fetch quests and whatnot, we kind of just want to explore the map. So you go around the edges, all around the middle. Basically, you want to be able to clear as much of the gray areas as possible and have them all revealed visibly. That way we can find as many of our actual quest items as possible. Because the more you get in one mission, the better. And to keep in mind that, so the yellow exclamation marks are not separated based on what the quest is. So while these same exclamation marks will show you your main quest item, it can also show you any different collectible event quest items as well. Event quests, side quests, anything else aside from the main story campaign. Very important to mention that, I feel like, just because you can get misled into randomly chasing after things that are not main quest items. Okay, well, I gotta say, pretty good so far. I know I'm gonna regret saying that for some reason, but 4 of 8 is exactly kind of what I was expecting. Now, I'm gonna see if I can get any more. And then, if I don't, that's fine. If I do, there's one revealed, but let's go towards it, actually. Never mind. So basically, I've already got 4 out of 8. Well, assuming that this is also one, which it should be. Yeah, 5 out of 8. That's really good. I was only expecting about 3 or 4 out of 8 per mission. But the more you get per mission is good. May as well search toolboxes as well while I'm down here. Some rockets and heavy bullets. I'm surprised I'm not max heavy bullets because I feel like I don't use them. I mean, 6 of 8, really good. It means that even if I do have to play another mission, 7 of 8. Oh my god, hold on. Wait. Yes. 8 of 8. One mission. That's amazing. So I should mention, because fetch quests are incredibly RNG based. Even though I got 8 out of 8 here, not everybody else doing the same quest may also do that, right? Some of you guys might only get 4 out of 8 or 5 or 6 out of 8 and still be required to play another mission. However, if you are doing this quest, I would highly recommend industrial zones, unless I just got incredibly lucky. I'm not willing to go and find out. Let's build that for fun. I'm gonna attack him. Oh. I didn't realize how low I am on building material, to be honest. Thought I would have had more, but I think it's a lot of recent things that I've been doing, especially, with Storm Shield Defense 4 not even being that long ago. I think I'm going to build in metal, unless environmental status update. Contains nature enemies, fire weapons are recommended. That means building brick. So it's around the, I think 28 to 34, probably 34 plus zones in Plankerton, where you'll start to be seeing elemental enemies. So simply just because I kind of briefly brought up the elemental thing, I figured I should actually explain this. And somewhere way later down the line, I might make a dedicated video on it, but I still don't know, because there's a lot of videos out there already explaining this stuff. Like, you can just go to YouTube and look up, like, Fortnite Save the World Elements Guide or something, and almost any video you find there should explain things to you quite well. But I'm going to make a brief point here in just a moment when I'm not getting attacked. Nice. That worked out very well for him. Okay, so I'm going to make a brief explanation here. So this is a elemental chart. This was reposted somewhere on Reddit. This chart is actually from like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe 7. And so basically, it shows when you have physical or normal husks, see the elemental stats and what material you should use. When you have fire husks, you typically want to use a water weapon and build a metal, because fire enemies do less to metal and more damage to wood. Water enemies, you want to use nature element weapons and use metal, because they do more to brick. And so nature husks, you want to use fire weapons. You want to build in brick, because they do more damage to metal and less damage to brick. Pretty simple. I will leave a link to this Reddit post down in the description, so you can view this chart. This is actually the same chart that I used to learn the element system myself, and after a really long time, I kind of started to just memorize it. So yeah, I'll leave a link to this down in the description, and you can check that out and kind of learn the elemental system yourself. Otherwise, you can do some more research, watch some other videos, and learn it from there. I think I'm not going to bother trap tunneling, just because it doesn't really seem necessary to some regard, like purely because the enemies are spawning in such a agitating spot, like really far away, which normally is good, but it's because they're spread out by like the entirety of east and south. I'm just not going to that was a complete accident. I did not mean to place that specific one. Alright, you know what? Whatever, that might actually come in handy somewhere. And I did all of this without blue glow. But there's blue glow right here, so it's not a big deal. You get out of here. You know what, I realized I could have actually trap tunneled and it would not have been difficult. I was just being cheap and lazy. You know, if I could go back about a minute and 45 seconds, I'd actually just build cheap trap tunnels on each side. And nothing stopped me from doing that now. I'm just still insisting on being lazy. And let's just put that there. What didn't I think of this? Also have to be mindful, where the hell is that smasher? Oh. Shit. They're blocked. Why must you do that? How's he down there? At this point, I'm just trying to detonate propanes before they get close to me. Should have broken the stairs that lead out of there. And that way the enemies wouldn't be able to leave and they would just despawn down there. Ow. I kind of always forget my bull rush. I have a hero in my loader that makes my bull rush go further. But only every once in a while really screws with me. You know, I've had this this hunter killer in my inventory for a bit, but I never actually knew it had a nature element on it. One of the many things that I have that I didn't craft. I'll not use it now. Only about a minute and 20 seconds left to go. I'm holding out just fine. Like, do I wish that I made trap tunnels? Yes. But, am I freaking out because I didn't? No. Because with base Kyle, I'm making my structures really strong, obviously, and because of that, enemies. Well, I'm using like level 3 brick plus like heavily reinforced structures because of base Kyle's base, and I'm just so long as they don't break the structure, then like things are going just fine. And it doesn't seem likely that they're going to be able to do that. I mean, actually, it seems very possible now that I look at it again. If I just keep like trying to heal it and keep trying to push them back, I think I'm fine. Ow. No. These riot shield guys, I just cannot kill them. And there, I literally just held out long enough. And because we did get all, yeah, we did get all 8, which means I don't need to play another mission. That's perfect. I gotta say, I'm glad that I was able to get all 8 things in the one mission. That saves a lot of time, and that will make this episode a lot shorter. It's really good for me specifically. If you're playing this quest and you did not get all 8 in one mission, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that.
Now when people say, "Hey, Dennis, give me a burger," I can say, "Okay, sure."
The burgers are a hit with the survivors. Nice job, you two.
Oh yeah.
Hey, do we have any word on the pylons we're seeing in the zone?
Sure don't. But my scans indicate they are blue glow reactive, so...
What do you say, Commander? Want to check it out?
Deep blue somethings. Okay, they're really easy. And don't worry, next episode I'm obviously gonna show this, explain it, talk about everything. So what did I get again? Oh yeah, rare survivor. I don't need. I will take 750 survivor XP. And the 2500 from this one. Now, something I do need to figure out is leveling up my survivors. Because I am still actually under-leveled for where I should be, I think. Some of that is actually just to do with the fact that I'm not doing enough missions that would actually allow me to gain the survivor XP and other materials and resources that I need. I'm really glad that that mission didn't take forever. I'm kind of just rambling on at this point. I don't know how much of this is actually going to stay in the video.